Are you going to tell us what happened last night, or should we make up our own assumptions? Mind you, if you let us use our imagination, you won't like what we come up with. Arav smirks at Rohan and Rahim as the three of them have breakfast together in the dining room of the hotel. Rohan kicks Arav in the shins under the table. Do you ever just shut up? As a matter of fact, I don't. Arav smiles and then takes his plate away to the buffet to fill up some more food. Hey, get me some more puris, Rahim exclaims after Arav. Aisha and Dev were drunk out of their minds yesterday. When Dev got up and left, I got a feeling that he would end up in your room. So I booked Aisha a new room. I bet she's going to wake up with a massive hangover today, Rahim says, taking a sip of his coffee. Thanks for that, bro. I definitely didn't think he'd come to my room after all that happened between us at uni. I really thought he hated me for going after him. Well, I think you have your answer now, Arav says, sitting down at the table with a plate full of food. He puts some puris on Rahim's plate and also gives some upma to Rohan, as it's one of his favorite breakfast dishes. We did a lot of talking last night, and initially he was reluctant, but in the end we both agreed that it would be better to figure things out together than stay apart. Why was he reluctant though? Is his family homophobic too? Rahim asks Rohan as he takes a sip of his coffee. Rohan suddenly recalls that his friends don't know about Dev's background and his relation to Rohan's family, so he hesitates for a moment before answering. Yeah, that, and you guys know my father. He will never agree to us being together. I think mom and dad have even spoken to Aisha's parents for a possible wedding next year, Rohan says with a sullen expression on his face. Hearing this, Rahim shifts uncomfortably in his chair. His fingers start fidgeting with the edge of the coffee cup. He says hesitantly without looking at Rohan, I remember you told us in our first year together that you would just play the field until eventually you'd have to settle down with Aisha and look after the family business. But now I think if you are serious with Dev, maybe have a talk with Aisha and let her know the truth. I'm planning to do that after the festival. She has come all the way here to see us perform. I don't want to ruin her mood by bringing up this topic right now. Also, I'm still unsure if I should tell her about Dev and me because she's quite close to mom and I really don't want to be outed at this moment to my entire clan. The three friends are talking at the table when hungover Aisha walks into the dining hall and pulls out a chair next to Rohan, sitting beside him. I'm so fucking wretched from last night. Remind me to never drink again? Aisha winces in pain as her hands instinctively reach for her throbbing temples. She takes a few sips of Rohan's coffee, hoping it would alleviate her pounding headache and settle her queasy stomach. Hey, don't drink coffee on an empty stomach like this. I will bring you some food so that you can line your stomach before coffee. Rohan gets up from his chair and walks over to the food counters to grab some breakfast for Aisha. Where's Ishan and Dev? Aren't they having breakfast? They had to go to the venue to go over the lineup and itinerary one last time. They will likely grab something to eat on their way, Rahim says, offering his fruit bowl to Aisha. Aisha smiles warmly at Rahim and grabs the fruit bowl, skewering the strawberry and a piece of melon on her fork before stuffing it in her mouth as her empty stomach grumbles at the sight of the juicy-looking fruits. Her happy smile and the twinkle in her eyes send a ripple of warmth in Rahim's heart as she eats the fruit, savoring each bite. Rohan brings a plate full of food and puts it in front of Aisha before sitting down beside her. Why did you drink so much when you know you can't handle it? Rohan says, looking pitifully at Aisha. Well, look who is talking. If you are so concerned about me, shouldn't you have been there with me last night? Aisha stares at Rohan with a look of contempt. Didn't I tell you? Ro needs his beauty sleep before the performance. He slept for 10 hours last night. See how rejuvenated his face looks right now? Arav says, grinning at Rohan. Rejuvenated my foot. He looks like he could audition for a zombie movie and get the role with those deep dark circles around his eyes. Aisha and Arav laugh at Rohan, who smiles and shakes his head indifferently. Aish, we will be in the conference room practicing for the rest of the day. What's your plan? Rohan says, getting up from his chair and putting back his pack of cigarettes, his lighter and his phone in his jeans pocket. I'm having a little beach day today and I'm booked in for a massage in the afternoon, but I will show up sometime during the day to catch up with you guys. Aisha replies lazily, taking a bite of her sandwich. Have fun, sweetheart, we will see you soon. Rahim ruffles Aisha's hair as he gets up and then walks out of the dining hall with Rohan and Arav. Rohan texts Dev as he walks towards his room to pick up his guitar. Miss you already. A minute later, Rohan's phone beeps, making him immediately glance at the screen. He smiles at the Me Too text sent by Dev that's flashing on his home screen. What are you doing? I'm at the venue now. They're calling the band manager sequentially. We are third on the list. I want to hug you right now. What else do you want to do? Rohan chuckles, thinking how far they have come in just one night. He's discovering sides of Dev he'd never thought he'd ever be able to see. I want to kiss you. Where? Everywhere but your mouth. Why not on my mouth? I have some other plans for your mouth. Rohan smiles mischievously and tucks his phone in his back pocket. He walks into the conference room to start practice. Arav lugs his drum set into the room and places it in the center. Rohan and Rahim plug in the amps of their guitars, adjust the pedal boards and start tuning their guitars. The three friends are busy setting up when Rohan's pocket starts buzzing and his phone begins to ring insistently. Rohan fishes out his phone from his pocket to see Dev calling him. A smile appears on his face as he quickly steps out to answer it. As Rohan walks out of the room, Arav and Rahim share a quick glance. Arav smirks and Rahim shakes his head, knowing that he is going to tease Rohan when he returns. Hello? Hi Rohan, it's me, Dev. Yes, I know who you are. We have spoken hundreds of times over the phone for club-related things. Rohan can't stop grinning mischievously as he teases Dev. Yes, I just called to inform you guys that you need to be here at 5 p.m. to do the sound check and setup. Got it. Anything else? Rohan says in a casual tone as he presses his lips together to stop himself from chuckling. And we are number 3 on the lineup. Yes, I know, you texted it to me just a moment ago. Rohan closes his eyes as he pictures Dev's beautiful face flush with a rosy hue. He imagines Dev furrowing his brows and scrunching his nose, hearing his indifferent tone. Yes, I did. I'm hanging up now. Good luck for... Baby? Yes? I miss you. I want you here with me right now. I want to finish what we started this morning. You are bad. I hate you. Dev pouts, leaning against the doorframe of the washrooms at the arena. He had managed to sneak away from Ishan for a few minutes to call Rohan, as he just couldn't stop thinking about him and what happened between them in the morning. I know I'm bad, but isn't it why you like me? No, I like you because you're hot as fuck. Dev's heart races as he involuntarily places his hand on his chest, a surge of surprise coursing through him. It's as if a floodgate had suddenly opened within him, releasing a rush of raw emotions and impulses he hadn't anticipated. Really? So you think I'm hot? No, you're not hot. Not at all. You're not bad looking though. I mean, you're average. Dev says, fumbling his words. His cheeks are burning hot as he realizes that he has made the entire conversation awkward for both of them. Before Rohan can reply, Ishan comes rushing into the washrooms to inform Dev that their turn for the meeting has come, so Dev quickly hangs up and goes with Ishan to the main stage. Rohan shakes his head, amused by Dev hastily hanging up. He smiles adoringly at Dev's name on his phone screen and goes back into the conference room to start the rehearsals.